This video is about future continuous tense. Many students will learn simple future tense like I will study, she will work, they will travel. But when native speakers communicate naturally, they often describe actions that will be happening in the future situations in progress, ongoing future activities, and of course, future background scenes. And that is exactly where future continuous becomes important. Because if you only use simple future tense all the time, your English may sound too direct, right? Too basic, or slightly robotic. So, today we are not just memorizing grammar rules, we are going to deeply understand when to use future continuous, why native speakers use it, how it changes the tone of English, and how to use it naturally in conversation, storytelling, exams, and professional communication. So, first, what is future continuous tense? This one describes an action that will be happening at a specific time in the future. Again, not completed, not fully finished, okay? But in progress during that future moment. So you can think of it like imagining a future video scene. You're not talking about the full event, you are describing what will be happening inside that moment. Got it? So, example is I'll be reading. So, here, this sentence does not tell when did you start and when you finished. It only tells the action will be happening in the future, correct? And here is another example. Tomorrow at 9 p.m., I'll be preparing for my final presentation while my friends will be attending a concert downtown. Now you can notice what's happening, right? One future time, but multiple ongoing future actions, right? So a contrast between the activities. So this is where future continuous becomes powerful and natural. So the basic structure is subject plus will be plus verb ing. So future continuous always use will be, right? I'll be working, she'll be studying, they'll be traveling. Now, notice something important. Unlike past continuous tense, no, was, or were. Okay, future continuous always uses will be. Another example I just wanted to show you. While the marketing team will be presenting the new campaign strategy, senior executives will be analyzing customer feedback from international markets. So, here you have to notice that there are two actions happening simultaneously in the future, right? While the marketing team will be presenting the new campaign strategy, senior executives will be analyzing customer feedback. So, two actions happening simultaneously in the future, but different subjects. Professional real world context, right? This is one example. And another example, if you see here, this time next month, I'll be traveling across Europe while my classmates will be completing their university examinations. So again, here future continuous creates a future scene, multiple ongoing actions and natural conversation flow. Okay, and if you want this future continuous tense to be in the negative form, what you have to do? Simply need to add not. So subject plus will not be plus verb ing. You can also use won't be plus verb because it contains the same meaning, right? So I'll not be attending tomorrow's meeting because I'll be participating in an international training program. So this is just an example. And for the same future continuous tense, if you want to change that to question form, then will plus subject plus be plus verb ing. I'm telling you, dear students, kindly make a note of it because if you're just listening without noting it anywhere, then you tend to forget. So once you are noting it down, it would be easy for you to do a recap whenever you want to refer to this. So please make a note of it. Here is an example. Will you be using the conference room this afternoon while the clients are visiting the office? So here will, you as the subject, be plus verb ing using. Okay. And let me tell you why is future continuous tense important. You can speak English without this tense. Yes, but your English will sound less natural and less fluent. Do you know the reason why? Because real communication is not only about future actions. It is also about future situations in progress. That means the background, right? The background events, polite communication, and overlapping of activities, and of course, the future atmosphere. So, future continuous tense helps English sound smoother, softer, and more professional. Okay? Now, if you see an example here, I will call you later. Very direct, right? But it gives you the meaning. The same way, if you're telling, like, I'll be calling you later after the meeting finishes. So here you are adding more details to it. The same message, but with little more detailed version. So here this becomes more natural, more conversational, and of course more fluent. And when you have to use this future continuous tense, whenever the action in progress at a future time. At 10 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be working on my assignment. So here the focus on exact future moment, right? So the future action in progress. By this time tomorrow, I'll be working on my assignment. Okay. And the second one, when two actions happen simultaneously. While I'll be preparing dinner, my brother will be setting the table. So here again, parallel future actions, right? Both actions are going to happen simultaneously. And for polite future questions, will you be joining us for dinner tomorrow evening? So here it's for polite future questions, which sounds softer and more polite. Okay. Instead of saying, will you join us? If you're asking, will you be joining us for dinner tomorrow evening? It gives you the more softer tone, right? And for future background descriptions, also we can use this future continuous tense. People will be celebrating in the streets, music will be playing everywhere, and fireworks will be lighting up the sky. So, this creates a future entire atmosphere or a scene. Got it? So, we use it for future background description. And for predicting the future trends, yes, by next year, more companies will be using artificial intelligence in daily operations. So, this is for ongoing future development. Okay. Now, when it comes to the types, the first type is future action in progress. That means action happening at a future moment. Here is one example. At this time tomorrow, the research team will be presenting their findings to the international investors. And the second one, simultaneous future actions, which we have discussed earlier, two or more actions happening together in the future. And the third one is future background description, where describing a future scene or atmosphere. If you want, you can just go through the example. And the fourth one, of course, the polite future inquiry using future continuous tense. Okay. Now let's move on to the practice questions. Please pause the video and try to read the questions and fill the blanks with the appropriate answer. Okay. At this time, next week, we dash travel to Singapore for an international business conference. For the first one, the correct answer is we will be traveling to Singapore. Okay. So, action in progress at a future time. And for the second one, while the professor dash give the lecture tomorrow morning, students dash take notes carefully. So this one, simultaneous future actions. So while the professor will be giving the lecture tomorrow morning, students will be taking notes carefully. So simultaneous parallel actions, okay? This evening dash, I dash not attend the online workshop because dash prepare for my examinations. So again, this one, I will not be attending. Here it's the negative form, the online workshop, because I will be preparing. Okay, so this one, negative form plus future ongoing activity. And for the fourth one, dash, you dash, use the laboratory tomorrow afternoon while the technicians conduct equipment testing. So this one, dash, will you be using again the question form? Okay. Polite future inquiry. Will you be using the laboratory tomorrow afternoon while the technicians conduct the equipment testing? And the final one, in the future, more organizations. Dash invest in artificial intelligence and digital transformation technologies. So again, this one ongoing future trend will be investing. Simple, right? So remember, when it comes to future continuous tense, it's not about another grammar formula. It is a tense that helps your English sound more fluent, more natural, more descriptive, and more professional. That's all for today's video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more English tips. See you in the next video. Bye bye.